Happy Easter. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I am gonna do a quick get ready with me because I have a Easter party to go to. So without further ado, let's get started. I already have my eyelashes on and a little bit of eyeliner because I wore it earlier today, so that's why I have it on. And I'm having a drink already because it's Easter. I don't know if you can hear my neighbors, but they're playing really loud music like always. And I'm having some like desserts and cheese and strawberry cheesecake, but I'm gonna talk the same thing. I was wondering what my niche should be. Cheers. I don't know why I've been so tired today. I haven't even like I don't know why I'm so exhausted. Like I wish I could sleep instead of going to a party. But of more like a family get together than a party, so I think I may go for like 1 hour and then come back and sleep early tonight. So I have to go back to New York sometime, but I don't know when exactly I'm gonna go. So I hope you're enjoying the background and everything because in New York I have a different setup. If you guys like this background, I can take it with me to New York. So let me know if you guys like this background or the one that I have in New York so that I can make appropriate changes. I know this is really pink and flowery and I don't know if people like that. I want it to be something that everybody likes, obviously, so your feedback will be much appreciated. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be using the Smashbox foundation again. Today I'm going to teach you how to make your makeup look flawless without putting in much effort. And this is more of an event sort of makeup. So if you have an event to go to and you don't have enough time to do full coverage and you want everything to look flawless and in place together, then keep watching, please. Okay, so I had these from the Thor collection. I'm gonna use these because I'm running out of my beauty blenders, and I'm gonna use the same Smashbox foundation. So yesterday I watched the movie Ant-Man, and oh my god, it was so good. I was like really into the movie and I couldn't believe it because okay, so I didn't understand the ending once again, just like all the Marvel movies, and you have to like watch it 2 times to understand or like wait for the sequel to come out. So I was watching the movie and I don't know if you guys saw the part where he like his wife like Hope comes and saves him and then they all go back again to their lives, and then he's like walking around and he's like, happy birthday Cassie, and then he like tries his like food and it doesn't taste good, and I was like, oh my god, so he's not even in his life, or am I thinking right? I mean, is he even in his life, or is he in a mental simulation or whatever, kind of like the Matrix? And I'm telling you, like, Marvel movies are such a mental like challenge to understand because every single one, my siblings and I would go and watch like every single Marvel movie like first day usually, but most of the time we would watch it like a couple times. The Avengers, all the movies, we've watched it so many times, and I have most of them on DVD. But anyways, so I was trying to find my niche for a couple days, and I think for the next couple of makeup with me, I'll also be talking about like sexual health, women's sexual health. So let's talk about clitoris stimulators, vibrators, etc. Let's talk about it and see which ones are the best, which ones more people like, what's for what, etc, etc. Okay, so the key to make makeup stick for events and such is to keep spraying it again and again. With setting spray, I use a powerful one. I have a lot of these, so you can use whichever one that you like. You can use a mattifying one and it will really hold everything in place and make sure it's oily throughout the day. I use the one I have before applying foundation and then after applying foundation and concealer. And then now I'm gonna do bronzing and then apply it again. Well, I'll do bronzing and blush and then do it again, and then I'll do powder and then do it again. So contouring I did with the NARS contour that I used yesterday. It's in the shade Laguna, and I totally have a lot left. I like the soft bronzing look that it gives, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I love the Milani blush. It was too liquidy, and at the end it fell on my dress, so I'm gonna skip this and go with the Rare Beauty blush and then top it off with the Revolution blush, the darker shade in it. I like this one, this color, so I'm gonna do that. You see how it's liquidy, but it's not too liquidy. I love Rare Beauty blushes. Like, it's amazing how pretty it looks like with the Rare Beauty blush on. And now watch the magic. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Revolution dark shade, and you'll see the difference like immediately. And then spray it again. Today I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty eyeshadow because it's fast. So let's talk the difference between regular vibrators and G-spot vibrators, which are also like rabbit vibrators. So rabbit vibrators are usually the ones that affect both the G-spot and do clitoral stimulation, whereas regular vibrators are mostly targeted towards the clitoris. So rabbit vibrators are really popular these days because they affect the G-spot and clitoris stimulation. A regular vibrator targets the anterior wall, the vagina, and it causes a lot of stimulation in the clitoris, leading to stimulation in the afferent arterioles that go to the spinal cord, which is why it feels really, really good to use a vibrator rather than a dildo. But rabbit vibrators were created by scientists, and they found that it provides this like clitoro-uteral stimulation, which is really beneficial because it targets the G-spot and it targets. So rabbit vibrators target the clitoro-uteral stimulation, which causes stimulation in the G-spot and in the clitoris. So it's causing two things to happen, which is why it's mostly preferred these days. But sometimes it can be considered too strong for certain people. Therefore, it's not for everybody. So you really have to see which one is best for you. A lot of the research talks about G-spot stimulation and how to make it happen, how to achieve a better orgasm. And one of the studies I was reading, it was targeted towards helping people with asexual disorder or who have a difficult time with orgasms. It was talking about medications, obviously, that you can take to produce or achieve vasodilation in the clitoral region. But another interesting thing about using sexual devices is that sometimes they can help with certain type of disorders and with or without medication. So one of the articles was talking about the air amplifier, FX drops for highlighter. So one of the ones that I really like that has a lot of reviews probably also, I'll try to see if I can get that on my website, and it's the Satisfier Pro Impulse Air 2 or Pro Air 2, and it uses the air technology to stimulate the clitoris for vasodilation, and it's supposed to help with reaching orgasm faster for people who do suffer with asexual disorder or harder to reach orgasm, which I thought was really cool compared to some of the other vibrators. This is the finished look. And I am gonna go to my event. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I'm always looking for feedback. And next time maybe we can discuss more of the sex tech field and what is trending these days, what you like, what you don't like, other people's reviews, just like how today we discussed vibrators and clitoris stimulation along with G-spot stimulation vibrators. So I hope you have a great Easter and a great weekend with your family, and see you next time.